Give it up for Taylor Bennett!
Does it really make you feel like a rock star when every single streaming record hits the
Power92, number one in the streets. Your boy HotRod, the LitPit in full effect. I got my brother in the building. He already know this home. Taylor Bennett. What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, my man? How you feeling, yo?
Man,
Appreciate you having me on the show.
You already know, man. It's number love. It's number love.
Thankful, you know, for always inviting me out here, man, to come down here.
I'm glad you take this drive.
Man, I'll take the drive. I don't really care. You know, most of my family, we still on the south side, so, you know, it ain't too far. But, yeah, man, that's a long drive. You be having me drive far, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, the next one, I'm going to come to you. We're going to do a whole interview studio session.
That's how we got to do it. That's really, we got to do something like behind the scenes or something like that. That's how you get to be lazy when you do behind the scenes type stuff.
That's actually lit, though, because people see you at work and putting in work.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's where the magic happens. Not just in the studio either. You know, for me, you know, I do a lot of business on the backside too. So, you know, there's a lot of different stuff that goes on outside of this recording studio, outside the recording studio, you know, so.
Man, you already know I got you, man. Definitely wanted to chop in because both of us are new fathers in this world.
Congratulations to you, bro.
Nah, congrats to you, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, right? Congratulations both ways, yo.
Man, so how's that been? How's that been?
Man, yo, it's crazy. It's a different experience. I think the first way that it affected me is my health. I was like, yo, you know, I want to eat better. I want to, you know, work out more. I want to, you know, kind of do these things so I could have a longer experience with my child. You know what I'm saying? Because I do want to be here for not just his life, but I also want to be able to be active. Like, the way I see it is that I'm 23 right now. So, you know, when he's 16 or 17, I don't have any reason why I can't, you know, throw the football with him, you know, play ball with him. You know, those kind of things that I think for, you know, at least me growing up, and, you know, I can speak for a lot of different friends in my community, you know, it wasn't really that much of an option. Like, most of our fathers, not, you know, mine particularly, you know, they weren't in the best shape. So you couldn't always get that activity, and you need to have that time with your boy or with your daughter, you know, whatever. So, yeah, true.
Definitely. I feel you on that. I've been definitely in the gym, like you said.
Sir.
Definitely. I even use my son at some workout shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Lifting him up. Like,
that's how, yeah.
So,
it's all that, yo. It's all that. And it's a dope thing, too, because, you know, like, that's also, like, that should be something that's cool for us, too. Like, for us as, like, you know, black people, like, it should be a dope thing to, you know, and it is, but, you know, it could be more widespread, you know, and that's for everybody, so.
True. And what's been the most challenging part for you as a father?
I think the most challenging part, I think, is like being away. Because, you know, as an artist, like, I travel a lot. Like, you already know, we finna do Jimmy Kimmel now. We just, you know, came off a bunch of different other festivals and Wild and Out and all types of different stuff. So we moving all the time. And when we get home, it's like making sure that I spend that time very, very wisely. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't get time back, you know. But I think that's just the hardest thing, is being away from him. You know, I love, you know, waking up next to him. I love changing his diapers. I love hearing him cry and then trying to figure out what's wrong. And then finally figuring it out, you know, like, all those things are, you know, beautiful. You
just, my whole memory is like, oh, man, I can't wait till I get home and see my little man.
That's how I feel, too. I'm trying to get home and see my kid. Yeah, you got me driving all this way, Joe.
I'm sorry, man. Look, we family, though. Look, we both reminiscing.
You know, I'm just bugging you, Joe.
Definitely. And your brother definitely about to have his kids soon.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy. I'm really excited for that. And,
I know he want a boy. I know he holds your son a lot. I know.
Yeah, he definitely be holding Charlie. But, you know, I think he should be good because, you know, he got Charlie. And, you know, we grew up, it's me and my brother. So he probably got tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, my brother, and my dad, that's all I really, like, you know. Of course, my mom is in the picture. But, you know, when it's Sundays, weekends, you know, that was all us. So, you know, I think he's definitely very happy, and I'm very excited, you know, to have another niece. You know, I think that's going to be dope. The age difference with her and Charlie, with my son, is not too far. So
they definitely going to be kicking it.
That's all right, and that's always dope, you know.
Yeah, man, that's super lit, man. I'm happy for you. You got a lot going on. I'm glad you came up here. Also, I've been seeing on your IG the KV Body Tea.
Yo,
what's going on, man?
Yo, shout out KV Body Tea. I ain't bring none, but I'm rocking with you. I hope my BM and future wife Kayla is listening right now. She's putting out a new skincare line. It's a really dope thing. I think for me, it's really nice to see her, you know, doing something else, and you know, kind of venturing also with all the stress and the pressure that she has of being a mom, and then also all the other things that come with her daily, you know, routine of just being her. to be able to, at such a young age, she's 21, come out and have her own skincare line that, she's working on with her mom.
Congrats.
Yeah, it's super dope, yo. I'm super excited for it. I use it every day, and,
Can
I
we
like
get
to
a
think I
sample
have
of
some
him?
of the best skincare.
We need to get some
Man,
samples.
y'all can get the samples, Joe. I'm going to have to pop back down on you. Or you might have to come see me because you keep making me make this drive. Joe is getting crazy. But, yeah, no, shout out to KV Body Tea. Yeah, that's my BM stuff. She's about to put that out. I'm super excited, yo. We got a lot of big people behind it. And, there's a lot of different people that, are spreading the word. And I'm glad you know about it.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got DJ HotRod on that KV
We need
Body
some
Tea.
of that. We need some of that.
Yes,
so
sir, I got you, bro.
We definitely get her up here. Definitely talk about that as well. And like I say, give us some so we can check that out, man.
Definitely better than cocoa butter.
Better than cocoa butter. All right.
And I'm a faithful user of that. Of the butter, Joe. I'll stand by that.
We getting some of that. Y'all
Yeah,
here.
man, I got you.
You gonna get some.
I'm bringing it up for all y'all. Y'all can all have some.
Also, man, you got so much going on. Like you said, and I think I heard in there you say getting married soon.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I didn't propose or anything, so I don't want anybody on the other side of the radio to be like, oh, God, isn't. But nah, I didn't yet. But,
but the
I
fact
definitely
in your mind.
And it's in my mind, and I'm going for it. It's just like, personal life, personal things. But yeah, not yet. I'll let you be the first to know.
Okay.
DJ, all right. But yo, I'm super excited. I do got a lot coming up. First of all, for everybody listening in Chicago, I'm doing Jimmy Kimmel. My name is Taylor Bennett. I'm from the south side of Chicago. So that's going to be, our third late night show. I'm super excited. We just released a project. We're going to be playing with you today, The American Reject. And we're going to be doing a very special song as well as bringing some other Chicago acts to perform on the stage as well.
Okay.
I think that's something that's very important. I think that I really saw that very clearly from my older brother Chance, even back in the day when he was bringing Saba to do Angels and all those things. And, I think it's really dope to always bring that support back to your city, especially for people that are working really hard and doing their thing. So I hope you guys get to see that special guest. That's Thursday. We're doing, the Kimmel joint. But then the next day, Chicago, y'all could come see me in person. I'm going to be closing out as a Chicago headliner right before De La Soul. So make sure y'all come out there on the 12th. Yo, we're going to be at the Taste of Chicago. It's going to be lit. Come get you a bite to eat and, come listen to the new tunes.
Nice. And the following week, Complex Con. I'll be out there.
Following week,
I'll be out there.
You're going to be at Complex Con.
I'm DJing at the Complex Con.
Yo, DJ HotRod, you got to be there, yo, or they would be sleeping. Yo, so, all my young folks, y'all already know what time it is, man. It's Complex Con. I'm super excited to be out there. They got Schoolboy Q. They got Saudi, they got LMA on that joint. They got Lucky. Shout out to my boy. They got Toby Lou on there. Smoko Ono on a DJ tip. So it's going to be really dope. I'm glad it's their first year outside of LA, now they're in Chicago. So it speaks a lot to us and everything we're doing as a culture, not just in the music industry, but in the fashion world too. So, all my young folks come out there, make sure y'all see me, catch Schoolboy, and, pick up some new fresh gear.
So you gonna have some Be Yourself gear?
I'm going to have some Be Yourself gear, so make sure y'all come pick up those hoodies. I'm actually going to say it right here. I'm about to get ready to drop some new joints, some new Be Yourself hoodies, a new color wave. So stay tuned for that, and, definitely make sure you come to Complex Con, catch me, and get a hoodie.
That's what we doing. We in that thing.
Definitely.
Also, you just dropped this project about a month or two ago.
Yeah,
The American Reject. First off, gotta ask you about the title. What made you pick that title?
So, my last project was called Be Yourself, and that was really about embracing who you are and, being yourself, being comfortable who you are. And as I did research with that, something that I realized is a lot of people that, need these comfort zones are considered rejects, but, they're considered rejects from people that to someone else could be considered a reject. And that kind of philosophy in my head kind of made the idea that if I could show people that there's something different about all of us and that's what makes us the same, maybe I could kind of even the playing field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type shit.
I don't know. It's a dope project. Definitely had a chance to ride to it.
Yeah.
Like I told you, my favorite song in my head.
That's my joke.
And of course, streaming services.
Streaming
and you got
services.
your bro in here.
Yeah, I got my boy Zeke in here. Shout out to him, man. He played strings on the whole project. So, we kept it really rock. Everybody knows, blues was made in Chicago. And, I feel like we embraced a lot of that on the project. And, We even have a song called Singing the Blues. It's a slower joint that's a little bit classic for y'all. So, yeah, man, shout out to my boy Zeke. You know, he's killing it. He's going to be on Jimmy Kimmel doing a solo this Thursday. Again,
Congrats.
Make sure y'all check that out. You know, promo, man.
You work with a lot of dope artists, bro. And I would say he's definitely one of them. You put me on to Bianca Shaw.
Yeah, yo. Shout out Bianca Shaw.
Didn't even know her mom and my mom worked together.
That's crazy, yo.
So,
that's Chicago's so small, though. And that's what's so beautiful, too, yo. Like, shout out to everybody that's listening to this radio that, you know, might be an inspiring, you know, DJ host or DJ or rapper. You know, like a lot of us from the city, we came up together and we know a lot of the same people. It's not that hard to, you know, put yourself in these seats. You know, just keep doing what you do, you know.
Facts. And you definitely you shine the light on the city, man. I can't wait to see your compass car. I definitely can't wait to see you on Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel's going to be crazy.
And I know you're going to leave a powerful performance, as always, man. And like you say, you speaking into existence, Ellen Show.
Yeah,
SNL.
We're trying to do SNL, yo. We're not trying to, we're gonna do it.
Exactly.
That's like the beautiful thing about it, man. And it's all thanks to you. So I really appreciate you letting me pull up, you know, like for the last couple of years, you know, putting me in rotations. All that stuff, you know, it changed my life, man. So
nah, you already know. I told you. I told you and your brother, I got y'all ever since I first met y'all. So
Chicago got HotRod, bro. That's for sure, man.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You spoke at a movie screening.
Yeah, yo. Shout out to Zendaya. She followed me the other day. I'm a really big fan of her. But basically, I spoke at this HBO event called Euphoria for the new TV show Euphoria that was produced by Drake. And it is with Zendaya and a lot of dope other stars in it. And basically, like, it's a movie that really depicts like what's going on in modern America with teenagers. And it also sheds light on a lot of different things that I think parents don't really get to see. It's definitely a very graphic show. It's very realistic. But at the same time, you know, just like what I was saying with this and with Be Yourself, my whole thing is that the problem is a lot of people don't talk. They don't conversate. And this is definitely something that makes you talk. So, you know, it's a beautiful thing. I was, you know, honored to be a part of it. It was dope.
No, they definitely got the right person, like, for a fact.
Thanks,
definitely
man.
got the
Appreciate
right person.
That, Joe. Y'all heard that?
So
everybody else that come to Chicago, y'all heard HotRod say it first. Yeah.
I would say, honestly, you and, like I said, we go back to the last interview we did with you embracing Kid Ken. And people like Four, and, you know, all y'all helping the city grow, and y'all shine a light on it. Your brother, man, everybody. So, just keep going, bro. And like I said, this home, if you ever need anything.
Definitely. I'm going to need you. I'm going to be calling you, Joe.
Oh, okay. Hey,
let's do this. Calling him, I'm
going to be with you next week. So I'm definitely looking forward to that.
That's going to be lit.
So, man, hey, definitely run the social media for everybody where they can follow you.
Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at _Taylor Bennett. And make sure y'all follow my Instagram at Taylor Bennett. And make sure y'all follow KV Body T and follow my baby, Mayla Core. You know, she finna do some big things in the city. Shout out to HotRod again for that. Shout out on that, man. And make sure y'all follow DJ HotRod, man.
Man, appreciate that.
Because he helping people get their dreams out, Joe.
Thank you, man. That's
important, man.
What, do we got another project coming soon?
Yeah, man. I'm working on an album right now. You know, like The American Reject was actually the closing of a trilogy. It was the restoration of American Idol, Be Yourself, and American Reject. That's a trilogy. So now I'm done with that phase, and I'm going on to my second album. My first album was Broad Shoulders. It's like my most acclaimed joint. And, you know, now I'm very, very comfortable with where I am. I'm very happy, you know, if I want to just go out, you know, like, to, I don't know, the Caribbeans and make it some I could do that now. I'm not saying that's what I'm on, but, you know, it's dope to be at that level where, you know, I can take that concentration and have that time to make something dope. So that's what I'm working on now, man.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to that.
Get that Jimmy Kimmel this Thursday. You know, that's
you
what
already. Hey, we gonna make sure the city know that you in this thing. So, man, my brother, you already know. Anytime you up in the city, stop through. The next trip is gonna be on me.
Definitely, I got you. The next trip definitely on you. I got you. And I
we put up to the studio. We put up to the studio.
Yeah, pull up to the studio. That's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do. The album. We gonna.
That's what we're gonna do. The album. We're gonna go behind the scenes. Y'all could quote me. I said it here.
Let's
you know
do
what
that.
I'm saying? Saying HotRod. We only doing it if it's HotRod. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
That's it. We got it on camera. We in that thing
camera. That's it. You know
my dude, man. You already know. It's always love. Hey, so we about to premiere this tape. What can people?
Let's go.
If they ain't heard it, what can people expect from this?
Man, if y'all haven't heard this project, I think y'all could really, for anybody that lives in Chicago that has had an opportunity to really view the city and, you know, see so many different things, not just people and not just what's going on, but also the architecture of the city, you know, how Lakeshore Drive has that curve and how y'all feel that wave, that breeze when y'all get off on Chicago, you know, y'all just think about all that, you know, because that's what this project is like. You know, it's not just one thing. It's not just Run Opinion. You know, it's various facets of music. And, you know, I think Chicago, you guys could appreciate that because, you know, that's what we're all about. So
let's do it, man. Your boy HotRod right here on Power 92. Taylor Bennett.
You're